Caitlyn Jenner attacks and misgenders trans woman in a tweet to Republican senator. Oh God, can can she stop doing harm to our community? Is that
Let
possible?
me, okay, of all the things that Caitlyn Jenner has done, this is the most blatantly violent thing that she has done to a member of the trans community and the trans community as a whole. First of all, Marsha Blackburn, senator from Tennessee, posted the video of Dylan Mulvaney interviewing the president. And she said in her tweet, Dylan Mulvaney, Joe Biden, and radical left-wing lunatics want to make this absurdity normal. Now, what they were talking about was Mulvaney, and they went back 150 days, 5 whole months, to find a video of Dylan's where she was talking about wearing tight shorts and tucking. And Senator Blackburn basically pointed out the absurdity, the ludicrous nature of this, and talking about how the left is, are lunatics. Caitlyn Jenner responded to that tweet by saying, Marsha Blackburn, thank you for speaking out and having a backbone. One of the best senators that we have. Let's not normalize any of what this person is doing. This is absurdity. And they're talking about Dylan Mulvaney, an individual who has gained notoriety, popularity, and quite a fandom on TikTok for sharing her journey of transition. She has been transitioning for 234 days as of today, I think. And she has been sharing that on TikTok on an almost daily basis. When Caitlyn was, prompted to look at things as if a cisgender woman responded to her and said that she has a naturally plump vagina, and people bullied her about it. She says it's very hard to find clothing that doesn't accentuate my large bulbous crotch region. Please delete this hateful tweet immediately. To which Caitlyn Jenner replied, he is talking about his penis. Dylan, it uses she, they pronouns. This is a matter of Caitlyn doing some serious violence to a member of the community. Now, as a point of reference, Caitlyn Jenner herself has spoken out about how she was the subject of jokes about her transition. She even got Jimmy Kimmel to apologize for making jokes about it. But in her political career, she has made an effort to eliminate, invalidate, and de-platform transgender issues as a way of drawing attention to herself. Now, in the next story, when the LGBTQ plus community came back at Caitlyn and basically wanted to call her out for the harm that she was doing, she then attacked the LGBTQ plus community, calling them radically intolerant. After misgendering Dylan, people were calling her out. She says, as a response to the what she said about Dylan, I have never received more death threats to my team, nasty hate mail than this week. It is all from the so-called inclusive LGBT community. I am so disgusted by the hateful individuals threatening my life for giving my opinions on news topics of the day. She went on to reply to individuals, since when is a different opinion grounds for such hatred and death wishes? Do better. Difference of opinion, dialogue, and conversation is critical to making progress as a society. Trying to shut me down by threatening my life over and over will never stop me from speaking my opinion. Never. Now, Panda said, made the comment that Dylan had a response video to Caitlyn. I did see that video. In that video, Dylan came out and said, this is a video to Caitlyn Jenner. If you are not Caitlyn Jenner, scroll on or grab a snack. And Dylan went on and basically said, Caitlyn, you committed a harm against me. You committed a harm against transgender women. And I respected you. I looked up to you. I admired you as a part of the community. But now I don't have any interest in even meeting you because what you have done is pure evil. I mean, Dylan came right out, was very calm, was very positive, was very optimistic, and but basically called Caitlyn out and said, what you have done is that you have turned your back on the LGBTQ plus community, but more importantly, you have sold out all of the transgender women who have looked up to you, who have come after you. You've had the benefit of getting all of the surgeries you wanted, but instead of being there as an example for them, you've sold them out. And I mean, granted, she's much more eloquent in the way she said it and a whole lot nicer than I would have been. But yeah, Caitlyn, in this one event, in this one incident, I believe Caitlyn Jenner has essentially sold all of her stock as a transgender person because she has called someone who is beloved, who is well admired among the community, and did everything she could to steal her identity away from her, all in the name of political clout.
And like that article mentions, she lost with less than 1% of the vote. Like when she ran, she didn't get any support. And
Yeah.
so I don't get this need to clamor for political favor, and attack and deride your own party, except that she's using her clout and her power to promote other people within the party. And as we've seen, when the Republican Party, not the Republican Party, when the Trumblican Party, the MAGA Party, gets into power, their power is so strong that they can manipulate things and get their own people into office. And I betting that Caitlyn is making a long play here and saying that, when I try to do it the right way and the democratic way of running and putting my issues out there, it doesn't work. So if I just toe the line and say whatever hateful things that the party is saying, then I will eventually make it into power.
Yeah. I would say I would go one step further and say that may be the long play, but I can also guarantee you it's a short play because she is still very much trying to keep her relevancy in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this is one
2015
way.
was a long time ago in terms of Hollywood popularity. She has sold off all of her popularity.
Mm-hmm.
And she needs to be relevant in some way, which is why she took her position as a correspondent for Fox News.
And as we've seen with the what happened to the LGBT part of the Republican Party, they're being shunned and rejected from and excluded from everything,
Yeah.
as the party reaches its level of power and doesn't need them anymore, doesn't need them for votes. They're just like, yeah, we never cared about you. We just wanted the votes.
Yeah.